Hello, welcome, Bija folks and Sacred Seeds folks. I am so excited and happy to have you here on this interweb space and in my home. This is a new yoga space I've created for our online yoga, and we're taking all of our classes online in reaction and also to support the efforts to ameliorate any suffering. That's how we're thinking of it. Whatever we can do to lessen the suffering of any crisis that might be going on for the vulnerable. So those most affected by the COVID-19 virus. And we serve those people. A lot of our people have vulnerability to this virus, so we want to respect that. And at the same time, we want to stay connected. Unfortunately, that means that we are going to be looking at screens to stay connected. And oftentimes that can create a lot more vata energy, or if you're not versed in that language, it's really airy energy, kind of up in our heads, and a lot of energy more in this region versus down in our lower body, in our lower chakras, or physical body, if you like. I've been feeling, for personal experience with this, I haven't been affected yet, but I've been feeling anxiety that I haven't felt in a long time, in an extreme way that I haven't felt in years. So it's really interesting what it's bringing up for different people. Notice when you are perhaps judging other people's reaction, because everybody's going to have their own way of dealing with this. It's such a crisis, not just in our medical system, although that's the big one. It's also obviously going to have huge economic ramifications for people in our community, for businesses, and for our whole infrastructure, really. So trying to come back to your center and to your own self and your own way of reacting is really important. And I found myself having to practice this daily during this crisis, daily, every day, all the time, but especially in this intensity. So what I'm going to offer here for this 20-minute meditation is to ground into that lower chakra space, and then also to start to observe maybe your own feelings and try to get down into your own reaction rather than maybe noticing others and reacting from other people. Then the last about 5 minutes, I see some comments in the chat. I would love to hear any questions that you might have if you're thinking about doing classes online with us, participating in more online yoga or meditation. If you have any questions, any feedback or comments around it, please feel free to do that towards the end. I'll stay on a little longer just in case. So let's get started, and I'm going to invite you to find a really comfortable seat. So that might be up against the wall, and that might be supporting you there, or it might be in a chair. It could be on a bolster. I'm going to use 2 pillows. At home, you might not always have the same props you would have at the studio, so I'm using 2 pillows as a bolster to sit up on. It's okay if you don't have this, but I might invite you to even use a blanket. And usually a blanket on top of you creates a little bit of weight, and it creates a bit of comfort as well, which are all qualities of the earth. And from here, take your time and just check in with your alignment. Let's close our eyes first, actually. Let's close our eyes and go inward once you get settled, but take your time. No rush. Once you get settled, you're closing your eyes. And all you're going to do is kind of lean to the right, lean to the left, lean forward, lean back. And see if you can start to align your spine so you feel a nice length and you feel as though your vertebrae or your spine is stacking. They're stacking one on top of each other, the vertebrae, and then your head is right on top of that. And if it helps to kind of lean your head to the right or left, forward and back a little bit to feel center, take your time. It often takes me a couple of minutes to feel that alignment. Might take a move in the shoulders now or a slight tilt of your pelvis. Once you have that, I'm going to invite you to take anywhere between 3 to 5 sighs. The first one I'll do audibly, but yours can be all audibly. And see if that drops you into your seat a little bit, relaxes you into your seat. Good, maybe a little more relaxed. Ground your palms into your thighs if you haven't already, and maybe just rub your hands into your thighs, feeling that physical sensation. And we're going to start to draw energy downward too. So feeling that, and then rest your hands. Now as you exhale, send energy down into your legs. It could still be through the mouth, or if it feels comfortable now through the nose, send energy down into your ankles. With your exhale, send energy down into your feet. With your exhale, send energy down into your toes. With your exhale, send energy down into every part of your lower body touching the ground or the mat. With every exhale, send energy downward, maybe feeling past the ground into the earth. Into the earth that's holding the structure you're living in right now. That's one of the qualities of earth, is downward flow. So you're trying to connect your exhale to the flow downward. Apana Vayu. Simply take 3 more breaths, focusing on the exhale and moving energy down. After those 3 breaths, Just take notice now of your alignment and your structure, and does it feel just a little more relaxed? Just that few moments of grounding, has it relaxed your muscles, your tissues? See if there's any part of you that's resisting relaxation. Maybe it's in the shoulders, the jaw. See if it can dive into that downward flow or this sense of apana, groundedness, flowing downward. I'm going to generate a little more energy or prana in our Muladhara chakra, the root chakra. I'm going to invite you to take your palms now to your low belly, keeping the eyes gently closed or soft, and just hold your low belly. If you can, let your low belly just rest in your palms. Feeling that center, that core of yourself, your physical center. You're going to start to feel your breath, and as you inhale, notice how the belly expands and feel it. Feel how the belly expands. As you exhale, it just gently starts to draw in and contract. Inhale, prana is coming into the belly, low belly. And as you exhale, that prana goes down into the legs as you contract. So you're moving energy as you inhale, collecting it. Nice and big, prana coming into the belly. And then as you exhale, gently contract the belly and feel into the legs. Sending energy into the physical domain of our root chakra. No matter what's going on around you, if you feel like you need to ground, this is a really beautiful way to pause and send your energy into the earth, which centers you, tethers you, connects you to the earth. Make sure that you're not creating undue tension. You're not squeezing too hard with the abdomen. Your shoulders are still relaxed. If you need to rest your hands more into the legs, that's fine. For the last minute of generating energy or prana in the chakra, we'll include Mula Bandha only if that feels okay for you. So you're going to inhale, fill up your belly, and see if you can just lift your pelvic floor slightly. It's not too strenuous, just a soft Mula Bandha. And then as you exhale, draw the belly in and release, letting energy go down. So it's actually a contraction of Mula Bandha on the inhale. As you expand the belly, contract Mula Bandha. And as you exhale, draw the belly in gently and let energy go down. If adding that last part brings you any anxiety or brings you any confusion, then just simply stay with the belly breath. Feel into the belly. One more breath. And you release. As you release, bring your palms back out, open to the sky, resting on the thighs. Relax your belly now, let it go. Any concentration on the belly, let that relax now. Let Mula Bandha or your pelvic floor relax. And start to expand and just notice, do you feel a little more grounded? Maybe a little more aware? I'm going to ask you to just gently start to sense in your body how you might be feeling, particularly around all the chaos that's been going on in your community, in your society. Just gently approaching, how are you feeling? Letting that just sit and be okay for a moment. If you feel fear, recognizing, acknowledging, witnessing that fear. If you feel confusion, worry, starting to become aware if that's true for you. Some of us might be feeling anger. This is just an invitation to stay connected to your core, your center, and give space and time to meditate on how you feel. Notice when you start to dive into those feelings or ask that question, if your breath shortens, how is your connection to your lower chakra or your legs, your feet, your toes? How does it feel low in your gut? Lastly, I'm going to invite you to scan your body and ask, where does it feel good to slow down? Which is partially what this crisis is asking us to do. Slow is one of the qualities of Earth as well. Is there anywhere in your body that's really actually delighted that we're slowing down? That we're going inward to our homes and slowing down? Maybe there's just a little part of you that feels a sense of joy or delight in that slowing down. I'm going to invite you to take some deep breaths in that delight or joy, that place where you feel it. Maybe this brings a little inner smile to your face or to your energy. We'll take one more big breath in that delight, that joy. I'm going to invite you to bring your palms to your heart and bow to yourself. Bowing to everyone joining us here today, but also bowing to Mother Earth, who has supported this meditation, supported our physical being, our life. May this crisis, or however you like to describe it, may this phenomenon that's happened support us, may it keep us and all sentient beings happy, healthy, and free. May those affected by it or suffering be supported and find health as they can. I'm going to bring my palms, start to rub them together and bring them to my eyes. Feel free to join me cupping the eyes. This is a nice technique to come out of meditation gently. And rub your hands from there down the face, down into the legs, or anywhere you might want to bring some warmth into. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for your energy, for centering yourself and grounding in. It's not easy to do. It's not an easy calling to also witness yourself and your own feelings. So thank you for doing that too. I know I needed it. I hope it served you well. If you want to stay on and ask any questions around the online classes that we're going to have coming soon at Bija, or any other questions around sacred seeds, I have a chakra series there if you're interested about chakras. I have a root chakra series all about grounding and connecting to that lower chakra and all of the psychology surrounding that. It's a really beautiful journey. So send me your questions if you have them. I'm going to stay on for a couple more minutes, and I'd love to chat. So please send a question if you have one. And if you wanted to, I see someone kind of typing now, if you wanted to just share any feedback too, I'll share that to the group, share any feedback from that meditation, that'd be great as well. Just in case you don't have it too, I'm waiting for some comments. It's Sacred Seeds Yoga School. You can find that online. Oh, great, Carly, thank you. I hope you have a beautiful day. We'll see you next time, and we'll be bringing online yoga hopefully Wednesday. So thank you. And we're going to use a platform called Zoom for our online yoga. So this is one where we can see you. This is a little different platform, YouTube. I can't see you, which makes it a little harder. But with Zoom, we can actually see your bodies and let you know adjustments even that you need to make in real time. So that's really nice as well. Thank you, Helen. Thank you so much for coming. I hope it serves you well, and I hope you're doing well in Hobart. I know, yeah, there's a lot going on there for you as well. Being in that profession, helping people. Thank you. Oh, good. Looks like some people are going to be joining online classes, so that'll be good. It'll be a little different than even here, so I think people are going to really enjoy it once you get into it. It's really nice. We've done some practice classes. Jen did one this morning, and it's going really well. Thank you. Thank you. I'm getting a few thanks. I'm glad the grounding was really good for people. Yeah, good vibes of the earth. I'm hearing that as well. All right. Well, that was about 30 minutes. So again, if you have any questions, I'm going to type in the online school just in case. Oh, good. I'm glad the meditation was helpful. Yoga. I'm typing in that if you want to check it out, that's the website. And until next time, this was really a good experience too, YouTube. So we'll be doing more of this as well. It's opened up a whole new world. So we'll see you next time. Enjoy your yoga. Go well. Travel well. Namaste.